My name is Natalie Mega, and I first met Barbara many years ago while I was working at City Hall, and we were just about getting ready to launch the Kids Voting Program. And Barbara had a major role in that program, and it was a program that empowered the students to learn about democracy, civic responsibility, and the importance of having a voice. I believe Barbara's passion for education showed in the many years that she served on the Ed Foundation. And she was so responsible for a lot of the programs. One of them that I recall is the guest reading program, where Barbara actually brought the community into the classroom.
My name is Dan Basallo, and I'm the treasurer of the Peabody Education Foundation. So I've known Barbara for quite a while with my involvement in the foundation. In terms of her time on the board, she was kind of, the rock, the rule setters, or the rule setter of our board. It wasn't until, now that we have a huge gap to fill without her, it's a lot of work. But my favorite memory about her came this past year. I had to fill in for a different class who lost their guest reader for one reason or another. And I volunteered, and within 15 seconds, I got an email back from her with so much gratitude. It was like, I was like, I volunteered to read. I didn't save your dog from a fire or anything like that. But it was such a passionate and heartfelt thank you that she gave, and she did it in a really quick turnaround. It's always important to have somebody read to you who is not your teacher, who is not your parent, and because of Barbara and her efforts, the students at Peabody get that privilege, and I think that's one of her most lasting impacts in terms of her work here. Her crowning achievement has been her work on the guest reader program. We really don't know what we're going to be able to do without her. Her involvement was immense, and it will be missed.
My name is Dave Gravel, and I am the president and co-chair of the Peabody Education Foundation. I've known Barbara Kelly since my first days of involvement in the Education Council, now known as the Education Foundation. Her dedication to the Peabody Public Schools is unsurpassed. She never stood up and looked for the glory. She led what we call the Community Committee. And everything that she did was to integrate the community into the classroom. She headed up, since the beginning, our flagship program known as Guest Reader. The original intent of the program was what we lived, and that was to help the schools be the best that they can be by providing that extra effort in funding or human resources to get their job done. Her impact on the Peabody Public Schools can't be overstated.
So my name is Donna Craven, and I first met Barbara Kelly when I became a member of the Peabody Ed Foundation over 20 years ago. She was amazing from the moment I met her. She was so kind and friendly and welcoming to me, and I soon learned early on that she had a great love and dedication to not only her community, but to the children of Peabody. Barbara was full of life and energy, such a happy and pleasant person to be around, and she absolutely loved her travels with her dear husband. She loved her family greatly, her children. She was so proud of all their accomplishments, and she especially loved her grandchildren. Barbara ran the guest reader program at the Peabody Ed Foundation, which is a program that matches people from the community going into the schools and reading to all the children in all the different grade levels. And she was passionate about this. In my involvement over the Peabody Ed Foundation, I became involved with a program at the high school called Career Day. Barbara early on was happy to help me with that, and we worked together on making sure that this could be the best that it could be. And just, being in her presence and all that she talked about in terms of her involvement, it's just very clear. And anybody that you spoke to knew Barbara and how warm and kind and caring and passionate and dedicated she was to her community. Her legacy will live on. The fact that she is such a wonderful, kind, caring person, that's what people are going to remember about her.
The Peabody Education Foundation and the city she loved are a better place because of Barbara Kelly. She will be remembered for her gratitude, her admiration, and her love. Her legacy will live on forever. I would like to say to my friend, thank you for all that you did showing me the road on the Peabody Ed Foundation. I cherish the time that I had with you. And although you're no longer with us, your legacy will live on forever in all the students that you helped along the way.
I unfortunately can't congratulate Barbara directly today, but I want her family to know she was the best. She worked so hard. She cared so much. She meant so much to all of us. Thank you for allowing us the time that she gave us.
Congratulations, Barbara, and congratulations, Kelly family. We lost a good one this year, but it's nice that she's getting the recognition that she deserves.
Barbara, you are so deserving of this award, and you will be greatly missed. I think in this world that we just need more people like her.